Hello, I am LQ, and this is the LQ Review, where we talk about movies and TV and video games and comic books and all the nerdy stuff that we love to get nerdy about. So today I want to talk a little bit about the first episode of season 38 of Survivor Edge of Extinction. I'm a huge Survivor nerd. I haven't missed an episode since season 1, and this has a really cool premise. So in Survivor Edge of Extinction, there's 18 of them. 4 of them are returning players, but there's 18 contestants. When you get voted out, you walk down the trail after your after your torch is snuffed, and once you get to the end of the trail, there's a sign that says, if you would like your adventure to be over, go this way. If you would like a chance to get back in the game, go this way. And if you choose to go to the way where you can earn your way back in the game, apparently it's going to be the hardest kind of redemption island that they've ever had to face, with no supplies, no food, yada, yada, yada. I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode with the person who got voted out today. But really what I kind of wanted to talk about is I wanted to have some fun and choose one man and one woman who I think have a chance at winning this game, and then kind of go from there. So the man I'm going to choose is going to be Eric. I think Eric seems really smart. I think he seems savvy, and I think he's got the social skills that's going to take him deep into this game. It's not saying that he isn't athletic, but this game we're learning more and more that it's more about how you position yourself than whether or not you're a superstar in the challenges. I think Eric can position himself with his social skills to go far. Secondly, the woman, I think Kelly Wentworth. Yeah, she's a returning character, and we find that returning characters often have big targets on their back. But also, in these returning seasons, we find returning characters can go very deep. Sometimes they even make it to the end. We remember when Coach made it to the end. Boston Rob made it to the end in Redemption Island seasons. So returning players can make it deep in the game if they can make those bonds. And I think Wentworth has the ability to make some strong bonds. She has good social skills. She's a very savvy player. And I think that if she makes it to the merge, her ability to do well at challenges and to kind of charm other players can get her really deep in this game. So Eric is the boy that I think could potentially win this, and Wentworth is the girl that I think could potentially win this. As for the other returning players, Aubrey, I think Aubrey's going to go deep in this game. We've seen that every time Aubrey plays, she is able to make strong alliances and use strong social skills to get her deep in the game. Joe, I think Joe has a chance at making the jury, but I don't think he's going to go deep. I think he's going to be a big target at the merge. People aren't going to want him to go up in individual challenges, be it reward or immunity. So once the merge happens, or once we get close to the merge, I think he's going to become a huge target, and I think he's going to get taken out midway through the game. They're going to use his talents for a while and then cut his throat. David, I don't know. I really liked David the first time he played. I think it was Gen X versus Millennials. I really liked him the first time that he played, and I think he has the ability to go deep in the game. It's going to be whether or not his tribe finds him valuable early on, or whether they find him to be a bit of a problem. So David, I'm going to guess David's an early boot. I really am. I'd like to see David make it far into the game because I really like him, but I think he's going to be an early boot. I think David will go first. Out of the returning players, I think David will go first, and then Joe, and then Aubrey, and then I think Kelly has a chance at making it to the end. So overall, there's not much to judge on a first episode of Survivor. We had one pretty decent challenge that I liked. The marooning on the boat was entertaining, but overall, this is a lot of introductions, and really not much to go on as far as judging the quality of the season so far. But I'm going to stick with my two, Eric and Wentworth. Let's see how far they can make it, and if one of them can win. So, what do you think? Who do you think is going to be the winner of this season of Survivor? And thank you so much for joining me on the LQ Review. I am LQ. Subscribe to my channel. You can find me at the LQ Review on Facebook. And as always, thank you for joining me and geeking out with me.